Stay tuned, everyone. We're about to begin the 2021 Smail Kia Virtual Auto Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Kia Auto Show presented by Smail Kia in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Today we will be connecting you directly to our showroom floor with a trained product specialist and a live cameraman. We will answer all your questions and perform live demonstrations on your favorite Kia vehicles. Without any further ado, let's start the broadcast with your hostess, Taylor Smail.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Smail Kia Virtual Auto Show. My name's Taylor, and I'm going to be coming along with you guys as we check out all the cool and exciting things that Kia has going on this year. A quick reminder before we get started, don't forget to go ahead and like and share this video. We are live, so we can answer all of your questions in real time and make sure that we cater this show to what exactly it is that you guys want to see. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our product specialist, Chris Holnaider. Good morning, Chris.
Hi, Taylor.
How are you this morning?
I'm grand and ready to go.
Trying to stay warm. I know it's really cold out today.
I know.
So just a quick reminder for everyone at home before we get started. Chris and I are in separate locations. We have an on-site videographer that's going to walk around the vehicles for us and keep us all separated and following COVID protocols. So with that being said, Chris, Kia has a ton going on this year. It's a very exciting year for Kia. What are you most excited about?
Well, we have 3 brand new products that are coming out. The K5, which has been totally redesigned. The Sorento, which has been totally redesigned. There's a new car called the Seltos, really neat, smaller sport utility. And then, of course, our Telluride coming into its 2nd year is just a phenomenal piece of work.
Mm-hmm. I see the K5 we have right in front of us.
Oh, yes. This car is just absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. The one we have on display right now is an EX. It's very well equipped. But if you look at the sleek design, you notice the shark tail kind of splink when you see the turn signal on. Mm-hmm. Everything about that car has been changed from the previous vehicle, which was the Optima. You look at the front of the car, it's got a nice sleek design, very nice looking, very clear. And it's exciting to show it because it's a sedan that's got lots of room and it's got lots of eyeball.
Mm-hmm. It's very sporty.
Oh, yes, very much so. And if you look at the aerodynamic design of the car, it's very sleek and smooth, no real sharp corners, nothing. And when you look at the back of the car, when you look at how it's set up, very clear vision on how the lights are set up and so forth. This particular one has a spoiler on the back, and it looks kind of nice.
Mm-hmm. Everything like moves together very nicely.
Also, check out the trunk inside this car. It's huge. Mm-hmm. You can put a lot of things in there, including golf bags. They would fit very much. Then you have a split fold seat. If you look back inside, it folds down in case you have some longer articles and stuff to put into the car.
Storage in that trunk.
Yes, it is. And inside the car, the back seat, tall people fit in the back. 6'5" people can fit in the back. It has a lot of room, how it's been designed. And if you'll notice, it's just like very smooth, clean looking. And I think people that get in the car, they sit in and say, wow, this thing is really roomy in the back here. Mm-hmm. So you won't have a problem with people. 5 people in a pinch, but it's primarily a 4-passenger vehicle.
Mm-hmm. I noticed it's leather. Is that standard with the K5?
No, that's not standard. This is an EX model, which I told you before. Although you do get some varieties on how they come in.
Mm-hmm. So you have options.
Introductory unit, and then you move up to an S model, which will have the leatherette in it. And it's very nice and easy. You have rear ductwork and everything for the people in the back. There's also USB ports in the bottom of that too.
Mm-hmm. Very comfortable in the back seat.
Oh, yes, very much so. Then when you get up into the front, I mean, it's just like on this particular model, it has power seats on both sides, very easy to get in and out of. And it's got the amenities for comfort and creature comforts as far as in the car goes. This particular car has heated seats, very nice and comfortable for the people in the front.
Right. Oh,
Now,
wow.
if you'd like to see, I mean, this particular car has the 10.25-inch screen in the front, very nice and large. You can get into it. It's touch screen. You also have, like I said, it has heated seats, dual temperature controls, very smooth, clean lines on the car. They've done a real great job on how they put the car together.
If everyone's been watching this week, I noticed like the wood trim. Is that what's up there?
That's part of the EX design and up.
I love that. I love when it pops.
Yes, it does. Now we're looking at the auto shift modes. The car goes into a variety of different modes as far as how you're driving the automobile. This particular one has a heated steering wheel. It has hot and cold seats in it.
That's really nice.
Oh yeah, it's really nice for the car.
What kind of sound system does the K5 have?
Well, there's a standard sound system for Kia, and then there's also a Harman Kardon in the upper level cars. Bose is in some of them also. Very nice and easy to look at. The sound is just phenomenal on how they come through.
Yeah. I'll say Bose is, yeah, that's a great, I would imagine you can get loud, you can hear everything really nicely.
Also in the features of the cars, they have some creature comforts, like when you're driving the car, there's different music sounds that you don't have to be listening to the radio. You can be listening to a rainforest. You can be listening to a variety of different kinds of sounds and stuff, like water flowing in a forest and stuff like that. It's really nice on how it sets up.
Another thing I wanted to touch on this, what kind of safety features does it have?
Well, Kia has designed most of their cars, all their cars, with its DriveWise program. I mean, it gives you like rear cross traffic alert, forward collision alert, pedestrian alert. People, if you're driving in town or something, and you're driving below 25 mile an hour and someone happens to step out in front of you, the car's going to stop. It's got a lot of safety features built into it, and also has forward collision avoidance. There's a lot of safety features that are built into all the Kias from this point forward.
What a sporty, like, nice looking vehicle.
Oh, I just think it's a home run. Everyone that gets into it, they're just very, very surprised on how roomy it is, yet it performs on the road with it's just like phenomenal on how it is for the road driving wise.
For everyone watching at home, feel free to comment and ask any other questions. Chris will be able to get to them throughout this video or even after the video. Did we want to take a look at what else is in the showroom?
Oh yeah, we have the new Sorentos in the showroom. This particular one is a prestige package, so it's very well equipped, and it has just about every option that you can put on the automobile. Very sleek looking from the older model. It just has a real nice stance. And when people change from the old one to the new one, they're going to say, wow, they really did a great job on setting up the new automobile.
That grille just stands out so much on that vehicle.
Oh, yeah. It's got a very, very good look to it. And when you notice the turn signals they put them on, I mean, the lights show up very much so. You have some LED lights everywhere around the car. This particular one is just like very, very sharp. And when you see it at night, it's really even more defining because it has that LED light look on the car. This particular one it's just a prestige package in silver, and it has the leather inside. This is an X line. Very, very nice piece of work. Also, when you come from the back of the vehicle, it has really nice look as far as turn signals and stuff, allowing the people to see you up in front of you. And there we go. It's got this one has an electric power lift gate in it. You also notice there's plenty of room behind the third row seat. Also, there are inside the car, it's just like you have USB ports for people, even in the back row, where they can plug in their phones and charge them and stuff like that. It's kind of really nice. The back seats in here fold down if you push a button on them, and it's just very nice. Cup holders and everything inside. There are tethers, hookups on all the seats in the back, second and third row, and you'll notice how it folds down and gives you a lot of room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's say it really opens it up.
Now, also, the second row seats fold forward, and it gives you a real large space as far as storage goes for you. Then there's the buttons that you push to drop one down, and you push the other one to drop the other one down. Now, look how much space you have in the car as far as putting things in there.
I was saying just a punch or push of a button. It was so easy.
Yes, it's a very, very creature comfort car. It's very roomy. And then you'll also notice in the second row there's USB ports down inside, and this particular one's got a moonroof in it. Again, captain's chairs, you can get them with a bench in the second row also. There's your power lift gate. It's going to put it back down. Mm-hmm. Again, very sleek design, no rough edges, very easy to get in and out of. The second row, you just pick up your back of the seat and it'll fold right back up.
Mm-hmm. I love that leather color.
Oh yes, that's a very sharp. And also you'll notice on the seats there's a design on them. This is a prestige package that has like a diamond look on them.
Mm-hmm. So it might be easier for Brian on the other side. There we go.
Yeah, all very moved. And like the second row seats, they slide forward and backward too. So you actually have a lot of room in the automobile.
Those look so comfortable. I love the captain's chairs. I think that's way more of a comfortable experience.
Well, it snugs you in the car as far as how you're sitting inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like to see how the diamond, that's the prestige package on the cars. It's very unique on how it sets up. There's your ductwork for the people in the second row. You also have ductwork for the people in the back too.
Mm-hmm. So everyone's comfortable with the temperature all throughout the vehicle.
See, there's a USB port for the people in the second row.
Mm-hmm. In today's day and age, we need those everywhere.
I know. I'm waiting for some questions to answer.
So yeah, everyone at home, Chris is ready. Ask us any questions, anything you want to see.
We just showed you the Vista roof in the car. It's got a huge sunroof inside of it.
A question that I have is, so this is the 2021 Sorento. What's the main difference between the 2020 and the 2021?
It's a complete redesign. There's nothing that really complements that car from before. There are a variety of different trim levels on the automobile, but what's unique to the car is we have a 1.6 liter turbo, we have a 2.5 liter turbo, and we also have a hybrid car.
Mm-hmm.
Very neat on how it sets up for fuel economy and so forth. I'm excited about it simply because we do have a hybrid setup in the Sorento, and it's going to catch that niche of people that are looking for that type of vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Again, go ahead. I'll say this year, it's almost like a turning year this year. A lot of people are turning to that.
That's correct. Now, if you also notice where we've got the camera, this is an electric brake. You don't have to go push a pedal down anymore. It does it electronically. Heated steering wheel in this particular one. You actually have downhill assist, parking brake assist. It's kind of neat on how it all sets up. Mm-hmm. Everything is with very creature comfort as far as how people can touch. It's ergonomically put together. It's all touch screen. Very nice setup on how the car works. Hot and cold seats in this particular one because it's the prestige package. And the competition better watch out. I think we have a very good product.
I'll say that's quite the entertainment system. That screen's really big, and then the dashboard's really big.
Yes. And it's very smooth. as far as how you look at things. I've taken people that have had the older Sorento, put them in the new one, and they go, wow, this is like a totally different car. It is a different setup.
I say, yeah, the whole thing looks extremely comfortable no matter where you're sitting in the vehicle.
This particular one has the luggage racks on the top. Then you get your cross rails if you choose to have those. It's a nice setup on how it's. The mirrors actually on the outside have a little turn signal bars on them, so they light up also when you turn your turn signals on. This is like the coup de grace of our cars as far as Sorento goes.
The 2021 Sorento.
Oh yeah, this is the nice one.
We'll give the people at home a chance to comment and ask some questions. In the meantime, we have a very in-depth K5 video we're going to go ahead and let our viewers watch in the meantime. So we'll catch you in a second. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Everyone, my name's Kia and I'm a content creator here at Smail, and usually I'm inside writing about the cars, but today I decided to get inside this 2021 Kia K5. So let's check it out. So we have the GT line Kia with us here. And the first thing we noticed are the headlights and the grille in the front. We have the LED strip headlighting. There's this LED strip light that you see blinking here as the turn signal. And this just gives it a little bit more of an aggressive look. There's also 18-inch alloy sport wheels. We have blinkers on the side mirror with the black accents. As we come around the back here, we see more black accenting. We even have the black spoiler on the back, the GT line badging, as well as the K5 badging. So getting into the trunk, all you have to do is push this button right under here, and the trunk opens up. You have a good bit of space back here as well. So getting into the car, as long as you have the key fob somewhere on you, all you have to do is push this button here and the doors will unlock. And it's the same for locking the doors. You just push the button and they will all lock. All right, now let's take a look inside. So getting into the back here, we have this soft black leather seating. There's a good bit of space back here too. We have pouches on the back seat. There's 2 USB ports at the bottom here. We also have 2 cup holders and an armrest in the middle. All right, now let's check out the front seats. So getting into the car, we see these, again, the black leather seats. We have the black leather steering wheel as well with the flat bottom. There's GT badging on the steering wheel as well as on the back of the seats here. The seats are very comfortable. They have this gray stitching along the edges. So on the door here, we have some chrome accents on the handle and along the door panel. There's also a little bit of texture on this here, which is nice. And for buttons, we have your window buttons. Looks like we have automatic windows in the front, the lock and unlock buttons, and the buttons to adjust your mirrors. So moving on to the inside here, we have your buttons to adjust the brightness of your display. We have the lane keep assist button and your traction control button. And there's also a button to open the trunk from the inside. So on the steering wheel here on the left, we have the speech button. So for your voice commands, there's also controls for your radio, volume up and down to change the song, and to answer and hang up calls. So on the right side here, we have a menu button that just cycles through the menus on the screen in front of you. There's also your cruise control button. This is your heated steering wheel button. So in the center console, we have a good amount of space here. It's actually pretty deep. There's also another section here that you can store stuff. In the center, we have our drive mode button, which you just turn to change drive modes. So for the drive modes, there's normal, sport, custom, smart, and the gear shift here, to activate it, you just push the button here and put it into whichever gear you need to be in. We have 2 cup holders on the other side, and in here there's another spot for storage. I think you could fit a phone in here. There's 2 USB ports and a 12-volt power outlet. We have your dual zone climate control, and either side you can make whichever side you want, whatever degree you want. And moving up to the screen here, you have all your buttons for radio, media, searching in between tracks, and it's also capable of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you have the availability of that as well. We have a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder turbo engine and an 8-speed automatic transmission. And the fuel economy is a combined 31 miles per gallon. So sitting in the seat, I feel pretty comfortable. The steering wheel's a nice distance away. The buttons are also in a nice, easy place to reach all of them. Even the touchscreen is a nice distance away too. So I drive a Kia Rio, and compared to that, there's definitely a lot more space in here, a lot more technology as well. Also, I feel like this has a little bit more speed. When you first push the gas, it goes when you push the gas. So as you see, someone's coming into the blind spot, and we get a light on the screen, and if you try to turn while there's someone in your blind spot, the system beeps and the light flashes on the mirror as well. So that's to let you know that it's not safe to turn into the lane. So another safety feature we have is lane keep assist, and that's the little icon at the bottom left of the screen here. And that's just to keep you centered in the lane while you're driving. So if you start to drift outside of your lane, the system beeps, the steering wheel vibrates a little bit, and it will slightly push you back into the center of the lane. Okay. So now let's test out the turning radius. We just made a U-turn, and that was very smooth. So the K5 is actually meant to replace the Optima in the Kia lineup, and although it's about the same size, it's a lot sportier, it seems a lot more high-tech, and it's just a cooler look than the Optima was. Kia also has one of the best warranties on the market. There's a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty and a 5-year, 60,000-mile basic warranty, and 5-year, 60,000-mile roadside assistance. So another cool feature is the backup camera. So once you put the car into reverse, you will get a backup camera view of what's behind you on the screen here. And it also has the predictive lines so that you know where the car is going to end up. And with that, it makes it a lot easier to back into a spot. All right, everyone, so that was my first drive of the 2021 Kia K5. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or visit us at smailkia.com or right off Route 30 in Greensburg.
All right, we are back. We've got Brian outside. We have a Seltos and a Telluride we're going to dive into. There's the Seltos right in front of us in that bright blue. We could dive into that one.
Well, this is a really neat little car. It is all-wheel drive. You can get it in front-wheel drive, but it just has that same kind of new look, the LED front lights, the front grille, and so forth. Very, very nice car. It's an economic car for someone that doesn't need a lot of space, maybe traveling to and from work, back and forth with great gas mileage. I'm really excited about it. It's a nice feature to compete with the competition with their smaller sport utilities, and I'm just like excited about seeing how it operates.
The Seltos was introduced in 2021.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. Where does it fall in the lineup?
Well, I mean, the lineup would be, as far as how those vehicles go, the Soul is the smaller of what they say the sport utilities. This is the second in line, the Seltos, and then you would go to Sorento, and then you go to Telluride. There's the 4 different vehicles that they have. This is also neat too. Although you have there's a nice little space behind the second row of seats. Mm-hmm. Notice the child tethers on the seats there too, just in case you did have kids and stuff. And there's a little storage area in the back with a spare tire. Makes it nice and easy for people. Oh, yeah.
What color blue is that?
Oh, bad. It's a. Why am I having a brain?
I was like, we can always come back to it.
I am sorry. I
No,
think it's
you're fine.
actually called sapphire blue.
Sapphire blue. I love that blue.
Mm-hmm. And you'll notice that these are leatherette inside, nice and clean inside on this one.
Mm-hmm.
And for a small sport utility, it fits four people pretty comfortably, especially when you have the armrest on and you're sitting in there pretty cool. Armrest, cup holders. And you also have cup holders in the doors. You can fit a 20-ounce bottle in the doors. Notice how it sits inside there.
That speaker's kind of funky, the design of it.
Yeah, I understand. It's just their design on how they put it in there.
Mm-hmm. It's neat. I like it.
Mm-hmm. I also, that has the button on the door handle so that you don't have to take your keys out of your pocket to get into the car. Mm-hmm. You'll notice, although it's a small car, people fit inside there very easily. Got a Bose stereo system in this particular model. I just like, I've had no issues. I've sold a few of them, and the people love the cars, and I can't wait till we sell some more.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like the step before the Sorento. And you'll see there's some similar looks as far as how the things are set up in the car. But again, very, very state-of-the-art. This particular one has a phone charger in it, a wireless phone charger. You'll notice the screen on the car. Although it's a smaller car, they bring the screen up so that it's in your vision when you're driving on this particular vehicle. I think this one has a really nice setup on how the vehicle drives and so forth. This one, I think this would be an SX because it looks like it has nav and stuff inside of it.
Mm-hmm. I was like, that's a big screen.
Oh yeah, it works very well, and it's got a lot of the creature features or the what they call ergonomic setup. So when you're in the car, you can touch everything that's on your dash real easily and set it up.
And then, did you say that? Does it have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto?
I believe most of the cars that we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that would hook up to your phone very easily on the Kia line of cars. Yeah, this is an SX. And I kind of like how the setup. You also notice there's little fog lamps down on the bottom. They're LEDs. They work very well too. It's amazing how much vision you have with the automobile. And they go just about everywhere. The all-wheel drive product is a very good piece of work, how they put the Kia together.
I was going to say, that's such a fun vehicle. I love the color. It's just the perfect size, you know, in the middle for some people if they don't want to quite this big SUV. What's
really unique about the car is it whips around. It's smaller. It can move in smaller space for parking in the parking lots and stuff like that. It's really nice.
And so this is new to this year.
This is new to this year. And again, all the Kias have the 5-year, 60,000-mile primary warranty with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. There's no other car company that has that kind of setup.
I was going to say that, yeah, that has to be probably the best in the industry.
Yes, it is the best in the industry.
So also then we have the 2021 Kia Telluride.
This particular one that we have on display is an EX with what they call a blackout. Actually, it's called Nightfall package on it. This, we can't even keep them in stock. That's the crazy thing about them. We are selling them. It's a very nice piece of work. If you're looking for that vehicle that's a little bigger than the Sorento, not quite as big as some of the bigger sport utilities, this is the car to deal with. It's a great look. I just like this Nightfall edition, how it sets up on the vehicle. All the lettering in that is black wheels and so forth. It's a really nice vehicle to set in, and it has 3 rows of seats.
Oh. Yeah, I love the blacked out accents that it has.
Yes, it's just like when you open up the back of the car, you're going to be real surprised on how it sets up. This has got a power lift gate in it and so forth. You'll notice when you touch it, it'll open up automatically.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's got lots of room. Now, also in this particular, you notice the child tethers on that one side. There are two of them. These fold down, so it gives you plenty of space behind the two rows. Yeah, you just pull that lever and it'll let it drop down. And then also you have some storage area underneath that first panel that's there. If you pick that up, you'll notice there's a little storage underneath that. Kind of unique on how it sets up. Wiring harness and stuff like that for your trailer tow package. And then this also has the power buttons to let the seats drop forward. Kind of unique on how that sets up. Now, there you go. I'm going to set it down. Now, in the second row seat, you'll notice there's USB ports in the back seats of the front for the people in the second row. And this particular one has captain's chairs in the second row, so it makes it really nice and easy to see.
I love how that it's on the seat in front of you. So it's, charging wise, that would be so much easier.
Oh yeah, it's much easier
than reaching down. It's just right there.
And the second row seats slide forward and backward also. So you have room for the people in the back, or if you got a taller person, you can slide the seat back further. The nice little armrest on there. This particular one has a moonroof. And then you have temperature controls for the people in the back too on this one. It really makes it nice for the people as far as, you can be a little warmer or colder in the back than you are in the front. That's a nice little blind sunshade for the back. If you have little kids or something, that keeps the sun out of their eyes. It's kind of nice how it sets up.
Right.
And this has the wood trim on here along with a Harman Kardon stereo in this one.
I love me some wood trim. Every time I notice it, I just mention it.
Now again, you have the 20-ounce bottle holders in the doors. I believe that's how this sets up, and it has a Harman Kardon stereo system in it, power seats. It's a really nice setup on how the vehicle presents itself.
Wow. Those seats look so comfortable. There's just,
yes, they are very comfortable. I think this particular one has hot and cold seats, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does. There are hot and cold seats in this particular car. Then you have your screen on the EX is just really nice. It's touch screen. You can utilize your weather outside. You can utilize music. You can see navigation in there. Then you also have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto that you can hook up to this. So you have a couple different options on how you can deal with the automobile. And I think this particular one has a heated steering wheel in it.
Those are really nice.
Yes. And then you have 5 different modes on how you can make your transmission run. And it's just a real nice setup on how the car runs.
I kind of have a general question on the Telluride. I can remember when it came out how, people were going nuts over it. Why was it such a big deal when the Telluride, we got it?
Well, in retrospect to the competition that's out there, sometimes they're between $10,000 and $15,000 less money with the same size car. It's just that they're in the niche of the marketplace where they are selling because, 1, they're less expensive. 2, they have more warranty. I mean, that's the big key to the car. Again, I'm going to emphasize 5 years, 60,000 miles is the primary warranty with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain. That's like the best warranty in the business. The other thing, I really like how they have the LED look up when you have the car. It see the little square, it's all lit up.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of at night, it does let you know you're coming. Put
Right.
it that way.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very sharp piece of work. I mean, the Nightfall edition with the EX model is a very good looking. I think it's good. I think it's a very sharp car.
Right. I agree. I love the Nightfall package. We have a Sorento little video, just to kind of recap. We're going to go ahead and let our viewers at home check out right now. So we'll be back in a second. All right, we are back. We're going to have some new faces joining us. We're going to have GM Jeff Smail Jr. and Service Manager Dave LeGreco. Hi, guys.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you guys doing?
Great. Cold this morning.
Yeah, I know Brian's probably a little frozen coming back in. We'll talk to you first, Dave. I wanted to ask, for when people purchase a Kia, what can they expect that the service is going to be like after?
Okay, so your first service, you get a coupon with your car. You get $40 off your first service, and you can use that for anything. You can use it for oil change, tire rotation, accessories. So that's anything you do for your visit. When you come into our service department, you come into our drive-through, which is undercover, no snow, rain, cold. You pull right up. You'll be greeted by one of our advisors, and you'll go through the process where we check your vehicle over through a multi-point inspection. And we talk to the customer individually on with individual cars with their service needs. It's very stress-free zone. We have shuttle service. We have night drop or early drop, late drops. We have a touchless visit if you don't want to, anyone in the building at all. So we have a lot of different ways to get your car serviced. So.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Dave.
No problem. Thank you. Have a great day.
We'll see ya. We did have one question come in, Chris or Jeff. I don't know which one of you want to answer it. Someone asked, do any of these vehicles have CD players?
Chris, I'll let you take that one.
No, they don't. With the new technology of the phone, people are using thumb drives and stuff like that to hook up their phones, or that's how they're doing it. They've really eliminated CD players in all the cars because the technology of your phone is so much more advanced.
Mm-hmm. I'll say we're all addicted to our smartphones nowadays. Jeff, we wanted to ask you if you could tell us a little bit about the family and the dealership.
Sure. We've been in business, the Smail Auto Group, for close to 75 years. We've been on the same Route 30 location since 1956. I'm actually the fourth generation in the family working at the dealerships, but my grandfather really grew the business kind of to what it is today, and my father and I have a couple uncles and a few cousins that all work in the business. We're family owned and operated, so anytime a customer needs a Smail, there's at least one of us here every day.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we're big into the community. Like I mentioned, we've been in the same location since the 50s. So, our name is well known in the area. We sponsor a lot of community events, a lot of charity events, whether it be youth football, baseball, golf outings. We do monthly drives on particular months for Troops First Foundations, the food drive. We've big breast cancer supporters in the month of October. We've, painted our windows of our dealership pink with words of encouragements, different months, and we kind of do a new theme every year. And a couple surviving family members of breast cancer, so that's kind of near and dear to our heart as a family. So, we try to, again, take care of our employees and make sure it's a fun place to come to work for them, and most importantly, take care of our customers and making sure they're greeted with a smile and a friendly buying experience every time.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. We'll give our viewers a last little chance to ask any more questions. Even if you guys get to this video after we are live, Chris will get back to you and answer any more questions you have. Chris, Jeff, are there any final comments we want to say before we go?
No, if you ever need anything, please come see us. We'd be more than happy to help you and show you a new vehicle.
Mm-hmm. All righty. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the 2021 Smail Kia Virtual Auto Show. We'll hopefully see you soon.
Thank you.
When desire is met with a chance opportunity, it's called serendipity. The 2021 Kia Sportage all-wheel drive, the crossover the critics rave about. And now at Smail Kia, it's your chance to lease for only $239 a month or get 0% APR for up to 75 months. Lease a 2021 Kia Soul LX, 0 due at signing, $199 a month, or get 0% APR for up to 66 months during the President's Day sales event right now at Smail Kia. Your family's safety is important to you. That's why you do what you do to protect them. At Smail Collision Center, your family's safety is important to us, too. And that's why we're the best place to go when you get in a collision. Remember, you, not the insurance company, decide where to have your vehicle repaired. We'll repair it to the original manufacturer specs. We work with all insurance companies and offer a lifetime warranty on most repairs. We've been serving the community for over 45 years. Smail Collision Center.